Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to talk about SOP writing for master's application. Well, it's written master's application, but an SOP is also necessary for those who are willing to go abroad for bachelor's. So statement of purpose, SOP, is the most important part of your application. It decides whether you'll be admitted into the program or not. Personally, it took me a year to master the SOP. To master SOP writing, I started from scratch on my own, applied to more than 40 universities. After failing to secure an admission in about 15, half of them, I started to dig into the art of SOP writing, and recently I've been admitted into multiple programs in Sweden and Germany and Italy, all because I simply understood the art of SOP writing. So I'll be giving you an overview over how to write a proper master's SOP for a master's or bachelor's application. Here we go. So before one goes into how, you should understand why, because your why defines how. If you know why you're writing an SOP, naturally you'll be able to design the statement of purpose or letter of motivation easily. So, as written in front of you, universities abroad require you to submit your application with a statement of purpose, and it articulates your career path and goal. This helps them differentiate between one candidate or the other. Why they should choose you? I mean, they're not gonna conduct an interview. In some cases they do, but in most cases they don't. They simply go through your SOP and check if you have proper publications, you've worked in the right manner, your goals align with the program, etc. So what is an SOP again? It's a research statement or letter of intent, as written in front of you, and it's written to the admission panel, and it talks about your career path, your interests, your professional contributions, your goals, and driving force behind pursuing a particular program. And why is it important? It's the decision maker of your applications. It helps the admission committee assess your take on life, your career goals, beliefs, subject knowledge, and your vision. And as it's written in front of you, very well written, an SOP paints your overall personality for the universities. So what should be included? And there are several elements. Your personal background, okay. So your personal background does not include your family background. I mean, they're not really interested in what your family does or does not do. They've got thousands of applications and they can't simply read about your family background. Naturally, if you start with your family background, they'll say that's a poor written SOP, and it's going to give a bad impression from the start. So the personal background does not include the family background. It includes your personal background related to the program you're applying to. For instance, if anybody is applying to an aviation program, so you can start with the personal background of learning the art of, since childhood, studying about airplanes. Then comes the financial background. Normally, if you're applying for a scholarship, if the letter of intent is for a scholarship, the financial background simply projects your financial status and why you're eager to secure the scholarship. So, for instance, there are many candidates. Few candidates I had from Africa who weren't financially well, and it was necessary for them to go into the financial details, their family financial details, and why the scholarship was important for them. And then comes the academic details. So naturally, I mean, this does not even need an explanation. Academic details are important, very important. So in the academic details, you pick up your transcript and you pick up the master's application, your master's program you're applying to. You select those subjects which are relevant to your the master's program you're applying to. And the academic details also includes your publications and your the work you've done with your supervisor and the labs you were engaged in during your bachelor's or master's, or even prior to master's. Then comes the professional experience, your internships, then your long-term goals and immediate goals. These are very important. They are very personal to you. So think over them, write a few points why you want to pursue the program. And then comes the reason why you wish to study at this particular institution. So maybe the institution is near to some state-of-the-art companies. So I personally checked the location of the institutions and the companies they were near to and the companies that were relevant to my studies, and then I wrote why I wish to study this particular institution and reasons of being interested in this chosen field. You connect it with your personal background, childhood interests, and published works and papers submitted. Normally in bachelor's you don't submit any papers, so it's okay to skip this part. The do's for your applications: your short-term and long-term goals, your academic journey and accomplishments, extracurricular activities, motivation and career aspirations, internships, volunteer work, noteworthy projects, and 10 tips to write a successful statement of purpose. Stick to the basic information and overview. Don't write complete family history. Avoid sensitive financial details. Do not exceed the given word limit, which will be around 300 word max. Be crisp. Do not flatter in your language. Avoid too many technical terms.